Hey, what's up, everybody? First off, I want everybody to know how difficult it is for me to sit and do these videos because when I talk to people on the phone and I have conversations, I like to think of these as conversations, even though it's pretty one sided. But I like to pace a lot. Like this hallway in my office, when I'm on the phone, it goes to a T, and I work that T to a T. You know what I mean? So it's really tough for me to sit still, not use my hands and do different things and do these videos. I have people trying to critique me all the time on my videos. Man, you should do this and that. Number one, I'm not a video editor. Number two, I do speak from the cuff and whatever's on my mind at a given time. Number three, I try to speak on behalf of Alpha Roofing as a company. Obviously, that is my job. And we all share pretty much the same sentiments towards a lot of this stuff. Some of it is my own opinion. But as a general rule, Alpha Roofing, the hashtags be better, value, teamwork, relationships. It's all things we believe in. It's all things we practice every day. And it's really is what we do. So on a commercial level, one of the things I want to talk about today is I have conversations with folks all the time, which is what I should be doing right now is out meeting with people, but of course we can't, so I'm here. But I have conversations with people all the time on the commercial side of things, and we talk about repairs and maintenance. And people say, can you do low slope and flat roofs? Yes. Do you handle large facilities? Yes. And one of the ways that we do that is not the all glorious replacement, not the things that make more sense for our company, not the high dollar ticket items. It is helping property managers, property owners, investment folks literally make their properties more valuable and to budget for those expensive replacements. We get it. It's not fun spending, $200,000 to replace a large roof, or maybe it's a seven-figure roof. Whatever the case may be, if you can do repairs and maintenance in a scheduled manner, it helps your budget. That your accountant's going to love you. And if we can push that replacement out a couple years, maybe even 10, we do a coatings on a flat roof or on a metal roof, get some more life out of that thing, budget for a replacement down the road. These are all things that come into play. And a lot of the times when I'm talking with people, they say, oh, shoot, like, I know some people that could probably benefit from that. And we're kind of like, yeah, I'm sure you do because it's real and it works. But there's actually roofing companies out there that they'll say from a business model standpoint that it doesn't make sense to go out and do repairs. And what they mean by that is it's not financially lucrative. Charge for repairs. I can't believe, it's hard for me to even process in my mind for somebody to say that it doesn't make sense to go do something for a customer when you're the one dictating your own price. I mean, now don't get me wrong, are we going to be able to do a 2 square repair or patch job for the same price per square that maybe we're going to go do 400 square? No, I'm not going to lie to you. It's going to be more expensive for us to come out and do a smaller job per the amount of work that we're doing. Okay, you got drive time. I mean, you have things that you have to make sense of. But at the end of the day, for somebody to spend $2,500 versus $250,000, right now, we just talked 3 days ago. I'm giving you a bid, and now you're like, okay, I'll just reach in my checkbook and pay you $250,000 to come do this roof. It doesn't make sense for a lot of companies. It doesn't make sense for a lot of people. What does make sense is doing that repair, getting them by, and telling them, hey, man, year 2 or 3, maybe it's time to do a replacement. Maybe it's time to budget for that and look at it. Maybe you caught a storm in there, and now you just have your deductible. Who knows? That doesn't always come into play. There's people out there redoing roofs all the time, out of their own pocket. So how do we make that easier for people? How do we make that make more sense? That's what we talk about when we're talking about be better. That's what we talk about when we're hashtagging value. That's what we talk about when we're hashtagging relationships. Because if we actually have a conversation with you, get to know you in your business, where you're at, we don't need to know all your financials, but we do need to know, hey, does it make sense for you to spend $250,000 right now? Or would it make more sense to spend 3, 4, 5 grand, maybe 10 grand right now to get you by into next year at least, or maybe 2 years down the road? So those are conversations we have. Those are the things that we don't put value up on our wall and talk about it in videos and then just go out and throw people bids. We practice it. We do it. That's what we're about. That's how we roll. It's what we do. So let's have some conversations. I'm doing these videos to try to spark some dialogue. Call me up. My cell phone number is 641-330-7852. Call me up personally. Let's have a chat. Let's do a Zoom video chat. Text back and forth, message back and forth on LinkedIn, whatever you want to do. Let's spark some dialogue, spark some conversation. Find ways that we can help you increase your property's value and make the most sense for you, not just what we want to sell. Thank you.